In this part of the universal manifestation theory, we dive deeper into something many people have struggled with for years without ever really understanding. The emotional cycles that unfold between the moment you create a desire and the moment that desire becomes reality. It's a process even the most successful people have gone through, but almost no one talks about it because the outside world is usually only interested in the end result, not the inner journey that leads up to it. From the very first thought you consciously create, a cycle of polarity begins, a sequence of emotions that swing back and forth between two extremes. A longing for something good, but also the fear of losing it. Hope, but also doubt. Desire, but also mistrust. These are not errors in the system. They are the foundation of the universe itself. Without opposites, there is no growth, no movement, no manifestation. When you don't understand the emotional waves, you can quickly start questioning whether you're doing things right. Many people think something is wrong with them. I feel negative, so my manifestation must not be working. But that's a misconception. What you're feeling is not a blockage, but a confirmation that the manifestation process has already begun. Because emotions work just like magnetism. They don't just attract, they also bring forces into motion that push back. And that's exactly how it should be. When you hold a thought with enough power, a deep wish, a strong desire, a big goal, it doesn't only create positive energy, but also an equal amount of opposing energy. The greater the desire, the stronger the emotions, and the more intense the inner movement you go through. It's that inner struggle that scares many people. The moment where the emotional low feels too deep, where the fear becomes stronger than the desire, where what you feel no longer matches the vision you once had. You start asking yourself, what's going on? How can I be manifesting something and still feel so terrible? The answer lies in nature itself. Think of an archer. For the arrow to shoot forward, the bow must first be pulled back. The further you pull, the farther the arrow can fly. That backward pull, the emotional tension, feels unnatural because it goes against what we want. But without that element, the arrow would never reach its target. The same is true for manifestation. The emotions you experience are not blockages, but part of the movement toward the peak moment. The point where both the positive and negative sides of your thought can no longer grow and an inversion takes place. That's when the manifestation becomes visible in the physical world. The painful truth is, this moment often comes right when people give up. The cycle is almost complete, but due to the intensity of the emotions, doubt arises. And those who, in that moment, abandon their original belief and form a new thought, it's not going to work after all. Stop the entire cycle. What could have manifested stops. A new goal, a new thought begins a new cycle, but the previous one dissolves without result. Without realizing it, people sabotage their own manifestations. Not because they're not worthy, not because they have bad luck, but because they don't understand the inner movement. The universe asks only one thing of you. Keep believing even when you can't see it yet, because the manifestation often comes at the moment you least expect it, but exactly when it's meant to. The beautiful thing is, this secret is not new. It has always been here. We see it in nature. The inhale brings life, but the exhale is just as necessary. Every cycle, without exception, moves between two opposing poles, and that movement is the source of strength, not weakness. Think about building muscle. The training itself often feels heavy, even painful. But that's the process of building. You must break down before you can build up. The same is true in spiritual growth, mental resilience, physical achievement, and manifestation. The more powerful your desire, the more intense the emotions that come with it. That means big dreams come with big internal swings. The people you admire aren't the ones who never felt afraid. They're the ones who kept their belief alive even while fear was gnawing at them. They didn't change their conviction, even when the world questioned them. They held their inner flame steady until the very edge, and then came the turning point. The greatest secret of manifestation is not positivity. It is belief through contrast. Holding on to your inner truth while your system waves between emotions without running away from them. This is the path the conscious creator learns to walk. Not by ignoring what they feel, but by understanding it, using it, honoring it. We need to let go of the idea that a negative emotion is wrong. A negative emotion is a signal, a sign that energy is moving, an indication that you're close to the point where the old must be released, so the new can arrive. Those who understand this become masters of their own reality, not by fleeing, but by standing firm when it's easy and when it's hard. That is where the mystery of manifestation lies.